whatever happened to good shows or music on a channel called MTV? Why is it now just a woman's channel for teenage women? Essentially, it's Lifetime, but for teenagers. That's what MTV is to me now. Welcome to Coffee and Comics. I'm your host, Jay Wheeler, your guys' #1 source in the Sacramento area for comic book news, reviews of comic books, reviews of games, and one more time, I'm going to tip my head back this way and kind of maybe try to be funny at the same time. Hopefully it working. Hopefully it's working. Let me, go back to school and learn how to talk first. Then it'll probably work. All right. So we got some great news today. A lot of great news. Some Star Wars news. Some Kick-Ass news. Some not like awesome news, but the actual movie Kick-Ass. Some X-Men news and some Captain America news. First, let me talk about something real quick. Okay, so back in the 1900s, when I was a teenager, MTV still had semi music videos. They were on at like 5:30 in the morning till about 7:30. That was the only time they played music videos. Okay. Nowadays, I'm watching MTV right now because that's sad when that's the only good thing on during the daytime. It's 2-day marathon of ridiculousness. Basically, it's Rob Dyrdek standing on a makeshift laptop that shows video clips. So it's another video clip show, which I think Rob Dyrdek is like, hey, I don't want to skateboard anymore. Let's show video clips. That's hot, right? That's the only guy thing on. Okay? That's the only thing that guys could watch on this channel now. Because all they've been advertising, as I look up, all I've seen them advertise for is Teen Moms, True Life, Teen Moms, and some other women shows that I cannot tell you about right now because I just don't. So, yeah, essentially MTV has become the teenage women's life channel because that's all they're showing now. Which I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to just go with, hey, this is very popular. Let's keep going with this, and let's not change. Oh, and Teen Wolf, yet another, female drama. And they're advertising the shit out of Kick-Ass, which I don't understand because I don't know. It doesn't seem right to be. What happened to you, MTV? What happened to you? That's all I want to say. All right, now to the news at hand. All right, so new Star Wars news. Ian McGregor, who played Obi-Wan in the prequels, is very interested in wanting to be the Jedi ghost or the Force ghost in Episode 7. Which, that'd be good because, the guy that actually did Obi-Wan probably is dead, so you can't really get a Force ghost of the original Obi-Wan. So, I don't know. I think Ewan McGregor did a great job as a prequel Obi-Wan. But at the same time, I didn't really like the prequels that much because I had the fortunate chain of events. Chance to, when I was about 10, my aunt had the original Star Wars movies. This is before she had the redubbed stuff. So I saw the original stuff. I saw Han shoot first. I saw Jabba the Hutt not be talking. What is? See, this is what happens when we watch MTV. All of a sudden, you start acting like a gangster and missing words. What I was trying to say is Jabba the Hutt wasn't talking. Just a whole lot of there was no special effects in it, or there was no, updated stuff. Which now I get why people were so angry when that special edition came out, and when these sprinkles came out, because you're kind of messing with the story. You don't really want to mess with the story, but you're already messing with the story, so yeah, okay. Ewan Gregor, he's probably going to be Luke. He's probably going to be. He's probably going to be it, which is fine. I don't mind him at all. All right. Secondly, Kick Ass already from the Thursday night viewing. Gotta stop watching MTV. I can't talk if I'm watching MTV. Box office numbers for Kick Ass Thursday night is already $1.3 million. That's in one day. Okay. Now, possibly because they've advertised the shit out of this movie, because there's not a channel that I've not been on that it at least advertised Kick-Ass 4 times. Not to mention, it's like on all the websites I go to, Don't get me wrong, Kick-Ass, the first movie was great. The second movie, I read the comic books, I was like, I don't know. But, I don't know, maybe this movie, I will go see this movie, and I'll let you know what I think. But right now, I'm not really into the whole Kick-Ass 2 kind of thing. And I'm not really, and I stopped, because now there's Kick-Ass 3 comic books. I'm like, no, I'm not really into 3. I struggled to get at the end of Kick-Ass 2, so I'm not going to really start reading Kick-Ass 3 comic books. But I will go see that movie, and I'll let you know what's going on. Alright. Thirdly, the love interest in Captain America, Peggy, her short film that I talked about in a few videos ago is going to be attached to the Iron Man DVD that's coming out in September. Iron Man 3 is coming out in September. She's also, I saw a picture of, she may be hinting at she's going to be in the Winter Soldier as an old woman, and that's who Steve goes and visits. Who knows? Because they're hinting at that, and there'll be a picture up after I edit this video. There'll be a picture up of her with white hair. So maybe she'll be in, hinting, or she'll be in it as an old woman. Now I don't want to say definitely she's going to be in this movie, because I'm not really sure, and she spoke very vague about it. She spoke about the romance that they had, but she spoke very vague about her being in it. It was talks. They're interviewing more the creators, the director and screenplay writer for the movie, Winter Soldier himself, and then Falcon. So, again, can't wait for that movie, because that movie looks pretty awesome. Alright, and then lastly, they have Bryan Singer put up new Twitter pics of the Mutant Museum, which it has the old Magneto helmet, has one of the old First Class, the guy that could shoot Cyclops' beams out of his chest. They show his old tattered uniform, and they show one of the, I don't want to say Wasp, because she doesn't look like Wasp, but they're saying it's Angel. That doesn't really, it's not Angel. The girl that had the insect wings, who is the stripper, and had the insect wings, one of her wings is in that museum as well. Again, this movie is going to look amazing. There's so many, I think it's pretty awesome when you have the director showing you great, awesome pictures of what's coming out. So, this movie is going to be great. I can't wait for this movie. There was a quote and the interview with the guy that plays the Winter Soldier, he was saying how Marvel is making such great movies right now. Uh, those movies that you'll look back on and go, remember Marvel, and then making them great movies, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, he's right. Marvel's making so many great movies, and it's just we're gonna look back and think we're gonna. I think kids my age later on in the future are going to be like, listen, guys, do you guys want to watch X-Men First Class, or do you want to, or do you want to, maybe down the years finally they'll get out a Flash movie, but or do you want to watch Flash? I'm pretty sure 90% of the kids in the future will be like, we want to see First Class because it's so good. Marvel are making so many great movies that I believe everyone is going to be like, Marvel, please. Now, I am a DC guy, of course I am, but at the same time, I'm starting to be more and more of a Marvel guy because, like I said, like what I just said, Marvel's making such great movies that they're bringing, since the movies have come out and they've taken real serious note to the characters that they're making the movies of. It's getting more people that haven't really read Marvel that much, and we're just going with the safe bet and reading Superman or Batman or Green Lantern or The Flash or Wonder Woman or all that. They're diving into like Marvel stuff now. They're diving into like Guardians of the Galaxy. They're diving into the Avengers. Diving into Captain America, Thor. I am now diving more into all new X-Men because of the Wolverine and Days of Future Past kind of stuff. So, yes, that is the news today and my thoughts of the day. So, I hope you all have a great afternoon. Please read more comic books. Please follow me and subscribe to this channel. And I say good day. And stop watching MTV.